Landing high-pay clients isn't about luck, but strategy, positioning, and knowing what you can bring on the table, aka your value. Hello everyone, welcome back. For those who are new here, I'm Umar, the founder of GrowthWinner. On this channel, I share my learnings and insights on SEO. In this video, I'm going to share 7 ways to get high-paying clients as a freelancer. You can run ads, do SEO, and other stuff like that to get more clients when you are an agency, but it's all different when you are a freelancer. First off, let me share the definition of a freelancer. A freelancer is an individual who earns money on per job basis, usually for short-term work as an independent contractor, often working for multiple clients at one time. It's doing specific work for clients without committing to full-time employment. I spent my time in trenches while working on Fiverr way back 6 years ago when I was getting started, and then I switched to an agency model once the workload got higher. However, I wouldn't recommend you this unless you have a full plan with you to manage an agency from client to team management. I will be sharing the same plan but for freelancers in this video. Tip number 1. Start with cleaning and setting up your social media profiles. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Especially those where your potential clients spend time. If you are a software developer, your clients might not be on Facebook but on LinkedIn. Think of SaaS product guys or development agencies who outsource their work. Now, if you sell to SEOs, they are very active on Twitter. If you have got design expertise, Instagram can be your best bet. You ask why. Brands that need freelancers are there, and you have a portfolio on your profile, as I can expect, and so on for other industries and platforms. Since we are talking about getting high-paying clients, that's why those people, aka your clients who hire freelancers, must check your socials. At least I do when working with freelancers. So, if you're always sharing memes and don't have anything in your bio or your cover photo, they aren't gonna search it themselves about what you do. If you are not fond of sharing knowledge on social media, the least you can do is to put up testimonials from your clients in video format, your case studies or your portfolio, so those by who are just looking at the profile before messaging you can get the idea that you know your stuff. This might sound obvious and small things, but think for a second. Have you already done that? If not, write down the steps I'm explaining and then implement them right after you're done watching this video. One question I often get is, what if I don't have case studies? Then just go ahead and offer to work for free. Reach out to people and tell them that you have a particular skill and you are looking to build your portfolio, so you want to work with them. Here is a pro tip. I was afraid of reaching out to people at the top of their game, but hey, this is what your competing freelancers aren't reaching out. All of those freelancers reach out to small companies and not the biggest guys in the space that they are looking to work with them. I recently learned this from Tim Ferriss in his book 4-Hour Workweek. All you need to figure out is identify what's in it for them. As long as you can provide value, it's all good. If we look at a broader perspective, people hire freelancers to build something that looks great as a whole. They may not hire you to manage the whole SEO campaign, but they will hire you for sure to do a deep down technical SEO audit and highlight issues that need to be fixed. So if we divide this SEO thing into little blocks, what makes it a building? Content, on-page, technical, backlinks, and strategy in most cases. Now, divide each of them into small parts. For example, prospecting and outreach management, aka negotiation, are two parts of acquiring links. All of this little stuff can be offered when you are doing freelancing. Tip number 2. Once you are done setting up your profile, it's time for networking. By high paying, we really mean you are working with direct brands. Doesn't matter the vertical or skill, since they tend to pay higher. So if you are not leveraging networking, you are leaving money on the table. Honestly speaking, one type of networking is you go to events and meet your to-be clients in person and you both get to know each other. But that costs a huge amount of time and money as well. On the other hand, you can do the same online. I see way less freelancers taking leverage of niche Facebook groups and LinkedIn. What I would like you to do is go ahead on Facebook and create a list of active Facebook groups around your skill. Type in the keyword in Facebook search bar and see which groups get 10 or so posts per day. If they ask you some questions, that means those groups are highly moderated. Now, what you do once you are in, you don't ask for work. Wait, what? What the fuck? Yes, you literally never mention that you sell something. All you have to do is answer good questions based on your knowledge and experience. For God's sake, don't use ChatGPT to write the answers. If you don't know about anything, skip that question and move on.
Get over it.
The idea is just provide value to the Facebook group members and get noticed. The framework that I follow is give, and then ask. Then repeat the cycle. So if someone is more interested in whatever you are guiding about and the comments thread is leading to more than 5 comments, either they will ask you to DM or you can ask them. The problem is when you say right away, DM me without any context and be valuable to them, they don't really know you and have trust in you, so they won't do it. This is important for another reason as well. When you are always active answering good questions, admins notice your name and you are on top of their minds that this guy is always after giving the value. So you build a really good connection with those admins. Now, what happens later on? They might promote your services in future. When it comes to LinkedIn, it's the same that I explained earlier. You connect with your target clients on LinkedIn, interact with their posts, and once they start mentioning you in their comments or reply to your comments, you can start the conversation with them. Now you ask, why? Because they know you now.
We've known each other for a very long time.
Why I am forcing on this point so much? Because people do business with people they know and trust. Okay, just like Facebook, you can join some active LinkedIn groups as well. They aren't as active as Facebook groups are, but the biggest benefit is you get a list of potential clients you can connect with in the form of group members. You may not be able to find them otherwise. Tip number 3. This tip is about becoming an expert in one thing. In your skill or niche you are working on. In short, get specialized. This is not a cookie cutter advice, but this is very valuable for the freelancers. Freelancers stand to make more money and they receive more jobs if they specialize. If you say, I am offering digital marketing services, including SEO, PPC, email marketing, social media, the client will have way less interest in hiring you because you are not an agency, but an individual. So they are specifically looking for someone to complete a specific task. I will lead you with an example. Let's say you're a small agency owner and looking for someone who can manage link building for all of your clients. Who you will hire? A freelancer who know it all, or someone who is acquiring quality links over the past 5 years and have portfolio to show, preferably the later one. When I say become an expert, this means you build your personal brand in a way that someone asks about or refer to that skill, your name comes in their mind. I will give you some examples. A few friends in my social circle branded themselves in respective niches. They are working as an independent consultant or freelancers. Hamza Ali as graphic designer, Bibi as link builder, and Junaid as home studio builder. Tip number 4. Everyone will tell you, get on a marketplace. Now, all of you know about Upwork, but explore other marketplaces as well, where clients from tier 1 countries like US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand hire freelancers, such as people per hour. If you are from Philippines, onlinejobs.ph is the biggest marketplace out there. The process is really the same. Set up your profile with all bells and whistles and display your portfolio or case studies. Another platform where I wish they onboard SEOs as well is TopTal. It's a marketplace of top 3% freelancers and they mean it. It's not another easy to get in type of platform where you can create a profile and it gets approved in a day or two. But they have specialized vetting criteria through which they onboard freelancers. If you are a developer and have years of portfolio while working with some outstanding brands in the past, you should definitely try this. Getting clients from marketplace is more of a communication game, so if you would like me to share how I land 5-figure deals, let me know in the comments and I will spill the beans. If you're wondering which industries need freelancers, the answer is anything that can be done one time, like website design, landing page copy, animation design, etc. Alternatively, you can find hourly option within your skill. For example, if it takes you 8 hours to create 4 content briefs, you can work on hourly basis with that client. Tip number 5. Quite a good freelancers end up selling their souls to those clients who pay in peanuts because they feel they have no choice at all. This tip was shared by Alan and it stuck with me. Here it goes. Always have 2 rates of working with you, the introductory rate and the standard rate. Introductory rate is 30 to 50% less than your standard rate, and standard rate is the rate you want. You could also offer short-term and long-term rates. Short-term rates are 20 to 30% higher than your long-term rates, and long-term rate is what you want your rate to be, so you don't have to forever be chasing new clients. What this will allow you to do is offer the introductory rate to get them into the door, but also leaves the other door open to charge your standard rates later. Go ahead and join his group, Nothing Held Back. He shared gold stuff. Tip number 6. The next tip is for those who worked with some clients before or working with some currently. It's asking for referrals. Remember this, if you don't ask, you don't get. Simple as that.
I need a referral.
It's a low effort thing, but it can really get the ball rolling with new clients coming in. Even if you provided a small service to a client worth $100, they may refer you a client that you can close for 10x price. Obviously, it depends on client's requirements and other factors, but I wanted to give you the idea about its potential.
I usually only work with direct referrals.
Tip number 7, have a personal website. How excellent it would be if you share your portfolio not on Behance being a graphic designer, but your personal website. I will give you an example. One guy really stuck into my mind when I was considering to hire an SEO for my agency. I looked at his LinkedIn profile and landed on a personal website. That website had a nice looking design with testimonials from his Upwork profile and multiple ways to get in touch with him. Here is the website I'm talking about. Honestly, I speak with tons of freelancers on daily basis. I can't even remember their names. This guy isn't a friend of mine, but I remembered his name and website just because he put efforts by going an extra mile compared to other freelancers. These little things make huge difference in the mind of your high-paying clients. Every effort you put out comes in the form of dollars back. Now, if you are a freelancer with an SEO skill and great work ethic, we would love to work with you. Please fill out the form in the description. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments which is the method you use to find high-paying clients that I didn't cover in this video. Subscribe and smash that like button so you are notified when my next video comes out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.